What's going on, guys? ChillisFM here. The Summer Cup has arrived, and when I think of summer, I think of a giant palm tree with 3 heads and a giant shadow behind it. Isn't that what everyone thinks of? No? Well, hey, I thought of it for this cup, and I'm glad I did because this thing is absolutely nuts. In the 2-shield scenario, this Pokemon wins against 67% of the meta, which is ridiculous. And it also, of course, has wins in the 1s and 0s because of the Dragon Tails do insane damage. There's not really any fairies or any steel types out there that are going to be resisting the Dragon Tails. I mean, there's a few, but not very many. It does, of course, have to watch out for the ice types because it's going to be taking double super effective damage from it, but it's going to be double resisting all the grass and electric type damage. So we are double resisting 2 of the 5 types in this cup, which is just phenomenal, right? Now this thing's made of glass, but you can see that double resistance come in play right there against that Greedent. They did land the body slam, which hurt, but they weren't going to ever be able to bullet seed me down. So we get switch here. We're going to be able to align our Alolan Graveler with this Galvantula, and I'm going to go for the Rock Blast. Now, unfortunately, that was a CMP tie. We're going to have to give up our Alolan Graveler here, but can Jumpluff clutch up in this end game? We're going to be getting outpaced. They're going to be making it to the lunge, but I believe it's a Vigoroth that they have remaining. I think that's what we led into, right? So we're going to be building up extra energy, going to 100, going for the Acrobatics. Acrobatics will be hitting for neutral right here. Is it enough to take out this Galvantula? Yes, it is. Now they're going to come in with the Vigoroth. Now, Acrobatics is the harder hitting move. I go for the Acrobatics. However, it's not lethal, so I should have gone for the back-to-back energy balls, or the double energy balls rather. Now they're going to make it to a body slam. Can my Jumpluff make it to another energy ball? Yes, it can. Jumpluff coming in clutch with the bulk right there, able to take the game. So even though I misplayed, my Pokemon comes through. Now, yes, I'm running Jumpluff over Tropius on purpose on this team. I just like Acrobatics as a hard-hitting move to fight back against the flyers that you're going to be luring out. Whereas Tropius only has Aerial Ace. Yeah, it has Air Slash, and I'm sure it adds up. It just feels better with Jumpluff, in my opinion, as a safe swap. And then also with Bullet Seed Energy Ball, it makes the 1-shield very close against Walrein. In fact, if you land that Energy Ball, you can just shield once and you can Bullet Seed the Walrein down. Or you can go ahead and just take that damage and then you can just farm down with a Alolan Graveler because they're never going to be able to make it to the Earthquake. So I personally prefer Jumpluff in this cup. But I do understand why others are running Tropius. We're going to go for the energy ball here. It was unfortunately a CMP tie, so we're going to get the farm down. They had a Ninetales in the lead. I'd go for the Acrobatics, but we're actually 1 bullet seed short there. I should have just thrown the energy ball to try to grab a shield. But that's all right. We're going to come back in with our Graveler going for the Rock Blast. Now, they did build up to the Overheat. It's not going to be a Solar Beam, but it is, of course, the Overheat. Overheat does big damage. In the back, they have a Swampert. We are down a shield here. It's not looking great, but Swampert's kind of what we want to see because now I can shield once in case they're running Sludge Wave and farm all the way down. They actually go for the Earthquake, so we get the full farm down. The Ninetales is going to come back in, but we are only taking neutral damage from these Embers, right? Because of our Dragon typing is going to be resisting the fires, whereas the Grass type is going to be taking super effective. So I'm going to be able to pump out 2 Seed Bombs here, grab both shields, and now can I make it to a third? Yes! Shadow Alolan Exeggutor clutching it up, being a Ninetales counter because it had such a big energy lead. Plus, I think I had a Rock Blast ready to go on Graveler, so either way, that game was in the bag. But GG's, well played. All right, into the next one, up against a Shadow Abomasnow. And at this point, I'm like, oh, crap. I don't have an answer for this whatsoever. So they're going to be throwing the Weather Ball here. They didn't build up to the Energy Ball, so I figure, you know what? I got to no-shield something. It definitely hurts. But then they bring out an Azumarill, so I'm trying to swap out, but we get a ton of lag. Jumpluff finally comes in. I'm hoping they didn't get extra bubbles through. Didn't look like they did. They are throwing after 5 bubbles, so hopefully that they just got to this Ice Beam. That's how we're going to play it at least. So I'm going to be building up to 100 energy myself and going for the energy ball here. This will not be lethal no matter what, but it does put them into the red, which is very nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and shield up this next Ice Beam, build back up to 100 energy, and then throw another energy ball. Reason being, I want to be able to threaten a shield off that Abomasnow. That way we're both in the 1 shield scenario. when the Bomb Snow comes back in. However, we learned we're not going to make it to this acrobatics, so I go for the energy ball here, hoping that they don't know the counts for jump bluff. Do we get a shield? Yes, we do. Beautiful. That's exactly what we needed. Now we're going to come back in with Graveler. I go for the Rock Blast immediately, but they catch on Tapu Fini. So great catch by my opponent. Here is a fairy type, but our Exeggutor does have Seed Bomb. We're going to get there pretty quickly. We're going to outpace them before they get to the Moonblast, so I am going to throw it before they throw their energy to threaten this final shield off. They let it go. It takes out the Tapu Fini. A Bomb Snow comes back in. Powder Snow's absolutely chunking, but we make it to another Seed Bomb, and after the Dragon Tails, they have to shield this up. Now, we're not at the Rock Blast, but we are one vote switch away. This is going to come down to a CMP tie. The Abomasnow has back-to-back Weather Balls. Do we win CMP? Yes, Alolan Graveler wins CMP. It's actually not even close. Like, it's not even IP dependent. So GG's. Well played to my opponent. I thought I had no hope when I saw that lead, but we played it out and we found the win. I entered the next one up against a Galvantula lead. Galvantula is not going to be great against our Graveler, so they swap out into Lickitung. Now, my team doesn't have a hard answer for Lickitung, so I'm going to be going for the Stone Edge here and then swapping out to Jump Bluff before they get to the Power Whip. They are going to be, of course, throwing the Body Slams here. Jump Bluff loses this in the one shield, but since they already gave up a shield, I don't think they're going to be giving up another one. And I can go for the Acrobatics, which will hit pretty hard. Next Body Slam comes through, puts us into the yellow. No big deal so far. I want to throw this Acrobatics, of course, before they get to the next Body Slam. However, remember, there's a Galvantula in the lead, which is an electric type, which means Exeggutor is going to be double resisting all of those attacks. Of course, Lunge would probably one-shot, but we don't really need Switch here. We just need Shield. So I'm going to go ahead, let that next Body Slam go. If they want to go down 2 Shield, that's perfect for me, but they decide to let Lickitung go. I don't want them to get a farm down here, and again, I don't really care about Switch, so I hard swap out into my Graveler, but they actually brought in Vigoroth, so a little bit unfortunate right there, but either way, they're not getting an energy lead. We can tank the Body Slam, it is resistant, and we're going to get this Stone Edge off. This Stone Edge should be threatening the final shield off my opponent. Yes, it does. So they get a nice farm down. They have a little bit of an energy lead, but we have 2 shields on our Shadow Alolan Exeggutor. There's only 4 Pokemon in the entire meta that beat Alolan Exeggutor up 2 shields. It's going to be like Wigglytuff, Beedrill, Pidgeot. I don't even remember what the 4th one is. Maybe it's Shadow Abomasnow. I think because the Powder Snows just do too much. So we're looking real good right here. Of course, they have the Galvantula still left alive, but look how much these Dragon Tails do to Galvantula. And imagine trying to time a 4-turn move versus a 3-turn move is tough. But with all those fast moves coming through already, it's impossible. So we're going to be able to easily get to this Seed Bomb. And that's going to take out the Galvantula, Shadow Alolan Exeggutor, making it look easy. You love to see it. Let's go. As I had a ton of fun with this team. You can see I actually climbed with this team too. I wasn't expecting to climb with it. Like, this is not supposed to be a climb team, but I did climb with it. That climb was in 3 sets. I played an additional 2 sets after. They were both 2-3s. But hey, we had a 5-0 and a 4-1 with this team, and a 3-2. Obviously, it's the other one. So a lot of fun. Anyways, we come in with our Shadow Alolan Exeggutor. Oh my god, this battle. It's this battle. So we had a good lead, right? It was Tropius, and they come in with Graveler, and I just freeze up. I stay in, and I shouldn't have. I should have just came in with my Exeggutor, and then I go in with my Exeggutor, and I'm like, they're not gonna Stone Edge me. They know I'm made of paper. They're gonna bait, and then they don't bait, and then I get baited here, and I give up a shield, and then I CMP tie, and I lose the CMP. I'm just completely in shambles at this point. I'm thinking, like, this game's over. I've thrown so hard, I can't do anything. They come in with a Mad Cargo, and I'm like, okay. I'm going to build up to the Stone Edge, go for the Rock Blast. I know they have a Tropius still alive, and I know I'm going to need Graveler in some way to beat that Tropius. So my only real win con here is them swapping out. And they do actually swap out into Tropius without throwing any energy, which I was just in shock, to be honest. I would have shielded up the potential Overheat / Rock Tomb and then gone for the Energy Ball against that Mad Cargo. Maybe we would have been able to take it out with the Energy Ball. I don't think it would have been lethal though. But hey, we're able to get 2 Acrobatics off against this Tropius. We still got a shield. And now they're going to be able to farm us down. But remember, Magcargo can never hold 2 moves. So I'm going to take the free Volt Switch right here, shield up the Rock Tomb, and go for the Stone Edge. Stone Edge, I believe, even after our attacks dropped by 1 stage, is still going to be doing more than a Rock Blast would have. And it's enough. So that's going to be GG's. Hopefully to my opponent. I don't understand. I don't understand how that game was won, but we will take it. Into the next one, up against another Magcargo. This one's going to be running Rock Throw. So Rock Throws are going to be chipping away pretty quickly. We're going to be going for the Rock Blast bait. Interesting that they're staying in here. Normally when you see a Rock Throw Magcargo, you're going to assume it's Grass Hole, right? So the Grass type must be Tropius. They call my bait with the Rock Blast. I don't know why I Rock Blast there either. I don't know. I wasn't making the best plays, obviously. Because if I Stone Edge there, then it's just lethal and we make it to 2 Stone Edges. They come in with a Shadow Vic against my Alolan Exeggutor. We're double resisting all the Grass type attacks. I don't know why I threw my energy here. I'm playing horribly. I'm playing horribly. But can the team carry me? You know it can. Of course it can. We're going to be... Oh, they have a Tropius in the bag. So I don't know why they didn't come in with the Tropius originally. I think they panic swapped, but that's perfectly fine by me. We're going to be able to get some chip with the Seed Bomb. They know it's only a Seed Bomb. I was running Draco, by the way. But you can run Dragon Pulse on your Alolan Exeggutor, and it's actually, you're going to get there 1 Dragon Tail quicker. That's what I'm trying to say. And there was a lot of games where I was 1 Dragon Tail short of the Draco. I don't ever get to throw a Draco, unfortunately. Like, in 5 sets, I never threw a single Draco. So, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and try to snipe here with the Rock Blast. I know that Magcargo is still alive, so I throw 1 more Volt Switch. I take out the Magcargo, and my opponent knows they have no chance. We had the Stone Edge ready to go. That's going to be GG's. Well played. Into the next one, up against a Alolan Graveler, and they're going to be running Rock Throw. So, like, you know what? This is probably, again, going to be a Grass Hole team. So I actually decided to swap out here into Jumpluff. And they throw immediately. I know it's only a Rock Blast. So I'm like, you know, I can probably tank a Rock Blast and make it to 2 Energy Balls. So I'm going to go ahead and tank it. Going to throw the first Energy Ball here. I threw on Alignment because I'm bad. I don't play a lot of 3-turn moves. So I don't really know 3-turn versus 2-turn. And they get the farm down. I don't know if I would have thrown better timing. Maybe they wouldn't get the farm down. Either way, I come in with my Exeggutor and they hard swap into the Shadow Vic. You love to see it. We get the full farm down. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Watching a Shadow Vic get deleted, you never see that. That doesn't happen. But Shadow Alolan Exeggutor is here to clutch up. So they come back in with the Graveler, making me think that they're probably weak to our Alolan Exeggutor in the back. So I'm going to actually swap out into my Graveler and throw. So we take out the Graveler. They're going to come in now with Trevenant. Now I have a Draco ready to go, and I want to be able to throw the Draco. So I'm going to shield this up. Going to go for the Stone Edge. This will nearly one-shot. They have to respect this, right? But no, they don't respect it. Which is fine because I win the game, but I don't get to Draco them, and I'm sad. Like, come on, trainer, just one time, let me Draco you. Anyways, they top left, and that's gonna be GG's. Well played to my opponent. All right, into the final battle, going to be up against a Shadow Alolan Marowak. So this is actually kind of a core breaker because of the rock. What is it? I was going to say Sand Tomb. Bone Club. There it is. It's double super effective. So from a Shadow, that's going to do a lot of damage. I actually have to shield it up. We get more lag. We have Goon paired up against our Jumpluff. And we're going to be going, of course, for the Energy Balls. Now, if there's anything that's going to need 2 moves to take out, you should probably just go Energy Ball. It's normally enough that 2 of them take out. I know that's one of the things that people don't like about Jumpluff is that it doesn't have any low energy moves. But we're bulky enough, we get to the Bullet Seeds quick enough, we could make it to a 3rd one if we needed to. By the way, this Goon never built up to the Gunk Shot. If you're running Goon, I don't know why you wouldn't run Gunk Shot in this cup. If you can explain that to me in the comments below, like what do you need Cross Shot for? Not much. Not much that Night Slash isn't going to already do. Lickitung you're going to win against. Hard win against with Night Slash. Alolan Graveler you're going to win against with Night Slash. I guess Vigoroth, but Anyways, I come back in with my Alolan Graveler. They're going to be throwing again. I do give up my second shield. That means I have no shields for my Exeggutor, and they catch on a Walrein. So they catch the Rock Blast here. They know it's the Rock Blast, so they no shield. I'm going to be building up to the back-to-backs and trying to catch myself. We are catching a double super effective Icicle Spear. It completely one-shots our Alolan Exeggutor. However, we're going to be able to farm down this Walrein. It was a perfect farm down. We have the back-to-backs ready to go. The first one should be grabbing the shield, and I actually have the Stone Edge here. When you have 100 energy, you can hold both. And that's going to be GG's. Well played to my opponent, Shadow Alolan Exeggutor. Really coming in clutch there. We needed something that was going to get completely one-shot, and it did its job, you know. So GG's, well played to all my opponents. I had so much fun with this team. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment down below. It could be your favorite emoji. I really do appreciate all of y'all that leave your emojis in the comments because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate it. All right, guys, that's it for today. Until next time, this is ChillisFM reminding you to always keep pushing forward.